What's up, guys? It's Jughead here, just a down-to-earth guy trying to bring you some down-to-earth content. Welcome back to our Let's Watch YuYu Hakusho series. Today, we're going to be watching episodes... I don't know how many episodes we're going to watch today. The first release for this series, I watched episodes 1 through 5, back to back to back to back to back, in a 2-hour-long marathon series. And that was because I found... starting a new series, it takes a handful of episodes under your belt to really consume the tone, the atmosphere, the narrative, the characters, everything that's going on, and you really can't start a series with just 1 or 2 episodes. You really have to jump in and binge a good handful of episodes really at once to really get yourself situated into what you are going to be diving into. But now that we have 5 episodes under our belts, I don't know if I'm going to watch episodes 6 through 10 today. We'll see how it goes. We're definitely obviously watching episode 6, but if I watch episodes 6 and 7, 6, 7, 8, who knows? I don't want to be left on a cliffhanger, so we'll see. But without any further ado, I guess you'll just have to be surprised. We're obviously going to be starting with episode 6, and we'll take it from there, so I will see you on the flip side. So, episode 6, starting in 3, 2, 1, let's watch. As much as I love this intro, we are going to skip the intro. I guess it will be good for me to watch this recap, even though I remember this stuff. I did watch my own video for 2 hours to watch the whole thing. I know that Yusuke is back alive after Keiko kissed him. He is now a spirit detective by Koenma. Botan took that demon out of that guy's mouth. So now we shall see what else is going on. Three grand treasures of darkness. Apprehend them before they reach the human realm. That's his mother, who's been a sobbing drunk for 5 straight episodes. Yeah, her son died, man. And you're just magically awake again. That might be a little traumatic. Give her some time, I think. Well, you're about to see him back alive. But he's a changed kid, right? With a good soul. Keiko! The romantic theme to this series is so fucking good. I love that soundtrack. I added it to my phone. It's a vibe. She just playing it off. Playing it cool. He's got legs. He can't be a ghost. Yeah, nothing's new. Best buddies now, right? Let's settle our differences first as rivals, and then, you know, I guess I'll thank you for what you did. The principal likes him, and probably glad that he's back alive, but hey, let's get in class. You may be alive, but... These other teachers suck, though. Oh yeah, I don't remember this. There's gonna be some things I do not remember. The Reito lens. Spirit world, spirit detective item number 1. See through walls and items that are hidden. Damn. Yeah, hold up your end of the bargain here, pal. So it expends some of your spirit energy by using it? Man, this kid comes back alive and doesn't try an ounce better in school. They're all gonna blame him. Conveniently, all our nice, expensive shit is gone, and this guy's back. Our girl coming to defend us. Thanks, bae. Oh, this jackass. Stealing from children. Damn, you just punching students like that? Hey, principal, hey. Is this allowed? Do you not see the mark on his knuckles and the mark on his face? We got corporal punishment here. I don't think that's allowed. Yeah, why are you bringing up people's mothers? He can stop time? This is a cool shot. Everything else in black and gray, but they stay in color as time is still moving. That's cool. I like that. Ooh, yeah, use the Reito lens. Yeah, let's bring that, let's rewind that punch. And you know, hey, tell him to check his pockets. Can this teacher get fired already? Like, seriously. And now he's just walking out. This teacher sucks and this principal sucks. Teacher hit the student. Hey, tit for tat, man. Teacher can punch the student. Student can't punch back. Pew! Finger gun. Dope. That's badass. That's cool. That's cool. And just ray gun. That's a cool name. That's dope. That's like a Nen ability straight out of Hunter x Hunter. See where Togashi got that from. Him and his aura, man. Why a special preference for children's spirits? Okay, well, let's explain how you guys also just let these people through and let these things get stolen in the first place. Where's your dad, huh? Why he gotta deal with this? A rookie. And how convenient it would be for these people with these stolen items to be in the same city or town that he's in. At least it kind of makes sense, like how all those events in Bleach happen in the city that Ichigo is in, because the city he lives in has a special presence and a special characteristic to the spirit world. His spirit's leaving his body? What the hell? Yeah, where's it going to? Yeah, what happens in the meantime with that parent thinking their baby just died? That parent's gonna be there for like 5 minutes holding his kid on the ground like Uncle Ben, thinking that he just died. Chasing this cloud down a dark alleyway. Where the hell are we? This is a rundown area. We just enter hell? What is this? User Reito. Oh, he can see their real how they really look. Are these all demons? Yeah, let's kick their asses. It can also see through walls, so you can see where he went. Okay, well, from the commercial break scenes, we know that that guy and the other girl are main characters. So we know they become protagonists. Yeah, let's have Botan, you know, bring some rationale into this. Why are we putting him up into this? This ain't a small case. Yeah, we need to bring this up to your dad. Enma. See, I'm kind of getting good with the names. Yeah, how about you help him? Great. How inconvenient. Yeah, you're all screwed. Yeah, that doesn't seem too good. That's really not good. Yeah, you're just making this sound even worse. Like, even more serious. You're talking about the end of the world type or end of Japan type stuff. Mount Fuji blowing up. Yes, please. And then so those other two characters, I'll be interested to see if they remain, you know, morally gray characters, like anti-heroes. The worthy adversaries to Yusuke. Or turns every human in touches into a demon. Or if they'll, like I was saying, if they'll become actual protagonists. Because this guy, I forget his name already. Hiei or something. Yeah, she don't look like she's enjoying a second of this. He looks like a... God damn it. Who's the guy from Dragon Ball Z? With the hairline. That's not really a protagonist, but not an antagonist, and is kind of like the anti-hero. God damn it. I can't remember. Kind of makes me think of that. He has the look to be a morally gray, dark, misunderstood character. Him and his stick. Well, now I need to Google it because I'm an idiot and I can't... I was just saying, hey, my memory's not so bad remembering these names, and now I can't remember one of the most iconic characters from one of the most iconic anime. Vegeta. I'm a fucking idiot. Kind of reminds me of a Vegeta character. I can't be captured just yet. Okay, Kurama, that's her name. Let's deal with this guy first. Let's get that kid's soul back. Like, this guy, this parent's gone through the whole day and night thinking that his kid's dead. I don't think that finger gun shot's gonna do anything on this guy. Why do you want to eat children's spirits, though? So is this supposed to kind of convey that Yusuke is, like, abnormally strong? I thought that kid was going to heaven or something. Okay, good. It's going back to the actual kid. But yeah, so is this kind of showing that Yusuke is abnormally strong? Because this guy has like 10 plus convictions, super powerful, and super evil. And he was able to... Okay, never mind. That wasn't even his final form. And now he's a whole damn ogre. Okay. Yeah, we'll watch another episode. Yeah, Koenma's a little rat bastard. About to get a whole tree thrown at him. Okay, where's Botan? She taking the scenic route? I forgot that part. I wasn't reading that. Once per day, that's a little weak power right there. Let's upgrade that. Like in a video game. Let's put some skill points into that starting ability. That's a good shot right there. Okay, we're going to move on to episode 7. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1, let's keep watching. And now let me correct myself. I want to avoid the little like previews that happen at the end of episodes because there's something about 90s and early 2000s anime that love to just give you 2 to 3 minutes of just spoilers for the next episode. And I don't want that. But then I find out that Kurama's an actual he and not a she. Kurama's a dude. So that was kind of surprising. Quite a feminine looking dude, but I made the same mistake with Kurapika when I first started watching Hunter x Hunter, so again, a Tagashi work. He likes his androgynous characters, so I'm glad I caught that. I will refer to Kurama as a he now. He about the Game of Thrones pop his head, blow his head up. What the hell is this? What? Was that Botan or was that random children? What the hell was that? Oh my god, her again. Yeah. Doesn't come home at night, missing, gone, after just coming back from the dead, already making her worry all over again. Typical son with his mother. She took on her human form. So now he's got a little girlfriend. Yeah, mom's probably like, damn, she's cute. Good job, son. Got a little girlfriend. Oh, how convenient. Too bad it took you so long. Number 2, Yukike. Kind of like in Bleach that you can find using your cell phone. Or they can use their cell phone. The only one we can rely on. Like, you don't got any more spirit detectives? This is a one employee department here? Yeah, again, just a minute, all these parents with their kids going into comas. So she didn't even stop the guy. She appeared with these magic white orbs, did nothing, let the guy go get away with the Gaki Dama, whatever it's called, and then just took him. Well, nobody else is doing anything. Everybody else is pretty useless. Yusuke. But will it be strong enough to take him out? Rigeki ring? Okay, well, let's give that. Can we get another ring that, like, gives you more than one shot? Why not just wear that at all times? Already abandoned the mom. Already gone. Gonna make her worry all over again. You little pedo. Why does this item even exist in the first place? Like, who invented or created that, and why? Weirdo. So do all demons have the power to take on a human form and hide themselves? And then they can kind of blow up into their real demon forms? And there are both good demons and bad demons? Because we saw that guy with the horns and that demon-looking monster guy report to Koenma about the treasures that went missing. So, can I get some clarification on that? Yeah, that didn't do much. Yeah, good. Okay, you're wearing the ring at all times. Hit him in the dick or hit him in the face? Point blank range, just boom. Though as a spirit detective, is your body just more resilient now? Because this guy's getting stomped on by a demon and having trees thrown at him, so... Is he just an extra resilient human now? And I've also forgot she's now in human form too, so she can't be just flying around and everything. Now, shoot him in the mouth. We're not going to really see any gore or anything, though. That would be sick if his whole head just exploded. Yeah, what happens to him now? 5 kids are miraculously all going to wake up from their comas at the same time. Are none of these her parents? Where are her parents? Why are there just a group of other strangers in this forest with her? But where's your mom? If you gotta call CPS on that mom to not even notice that, hey, my kid's gone and also looking dead. The watch is cooler than the cell phone in Bleach. There's Kurama. He can stop time too? What does Ankakukyo do again? That this person obviously just wants to use it and give it away. What does he have to save or something? Use it for selfish but not bad reasons? The mirror reflects the desires of those who look into it. And then it then grants that desire. Okay. Something must be offered. But it's a mystery as to whatever that is. He's trying to figure out blah, blah, blah. So he wants to use it to satisfy his one desire. So Kurama will become a protagonist. He only joined this gang because of something that was important to him. And stole this thing for probably righteous reasons. Oh yeah, Yusuke must have witnessed Kurama leave. Yeah, maybe spend time with your family already. Has your mother even seen you since you've come back to life? That's a cool shot. I'm always going to point out, like, just frames that and stills that just look so good. Oh, so now she's back to her spirit self. City house. Okay, so somebody else must be in a coma or hospice or dying or something. Oh, it's his mom. Because that's what the title of the episode said. I shouldn't even have looked at the title. Damn it. See, that's a spoiler. I forgot how many of my subscribers have told me, hey, when you're watching certain episodes, don't read the titles because they give spoilers. And I just spoiled myself. Even though it was like 5 seconds before I learned it anyways. So he wants to save his mother. feel like that's a pretty easy puzzle to put together. Does his mother have a terminal illness? Shuichi? That woman is my adopted mother. My father died a long time ago. For 15 years, I let her raise me under this deception. Ah. Oh, Kurama, like in Naruto. The desert, the fox spirit. I was seriously injured by a powerful hunter. Escaped to the human realm, still in my spiritual body. He became... Wow, okay. He liked the life. But you don't know what the trade you have to make is. Because not all yokai are bad? Yeah, you know, you get a lot on your chest. Gotta share some things. Get that burden off your shoulders. Yusuke would understand that. Uh-oh. Are you gonna sacrifice your own powers? Sacrifice your own abilities and become a real, maybe real human? Sacrifice your spirit powers and actually be... Offer up your own life? Yep, there you go. Storytelling 101. The dark looking glass. Is she gonna take forever and a day again? Why would she have to tell Yusuke? This guy, I feel like, is pretty okay with him taking his own life to save the mother. So would he just go back to becoming... But would it be a life... Yeah, she wouldn't have a lifetime of happiness because you would die. So it'd all be for nothing. So will his mortal body be killed, but him as the fox spirit Kurama would still be alive? I'm confused. That's a cool shot. That's a... Take half? 50-50? They relate. He knows what it's like. He can't stand to see another mother lose her child. So what just happened? Yeah, you're too late. Your broom sucks. So what now? Well, is he gonna get a third chance to live? Wait, never mind. That would have been funny though if Kenma just has to keep giving him another chance because he keeps sacrificing himself for noble causes. So he ain't so dark after all. This song hits too. So 2 for 3. The sword. And it's about to be the hardest one. Yep, exactly. With that third guy. Hiei am I saying it? Hiei? We shall see. The first video in this Yu Hakusho series was a marathon, watching 5 episodes in one sitting, which actually ended up being perfect in hindsight, it seems, because it's clear to me now that episode 6 here was the first pivotal moment in the series where this show now begins to shift away from introductions and defining our characters to establishing the first larger arc of many in this series. We're introduced to even more world building and character development with the existence of powerful relics, artifacts, weapons. Yusuke showing off the first of his numerous abilities with his spirit gun and other things like that. We also get introduced to more dynamic characters like Kurama, who instantly spiked my interest in them as a character, because these 2 episodes immediately brought on broader moral questions with Kurama, and I can see Kurama being a complex, thought-provoking, engaging character, whereas I see Hiei, and I don't even know if that's how you say it. Whereas I can see Hiei being the more straightforward one of the 2, since I know the 2 of them will be sticking around as the intermission ad break scenes. You know what I'm talking about. They show the 2 of them in that ensemble with Kuwabara and Yusuke, so it makes me assume they become additional supporting characters. I do like that the episode kind of just throws us right into a new mission to be the beginning of what seems to be our first arc here. You know, rookie Yusuke, first days, even as a spirit detective. What is he? I don't even know how many days he has under his belt so far as a spirit detective, and already tasked with having to retrieve 3 ultra powerful artifacts stolen from the spirit world by 3 demons. So that makes me ask my first question to you. Are the creatures in this anime called demons? Or is that like the English translation doing a disservice? Because in Japanese culture, I know yokai or demons aren't necessarily synonymously evil. They're just spirits or apparitions. Whereas in Western culture, which is predominantly Christian, everyone associates the word demon with hell and Satan and evil. And Koenma had the information told to him by what looked like and what he referred to as a demon. So I assume the word demon is just English translation issues, and I should instead just think of the word yokai or spirit whenever that word comes up in the subtitles, at least in the context of non-antagonists, because obviously I assume that yokai or demons or spirits that Yusuke will be dealing with will be the troublesome ones. So I guess demon would then match up with them. But overall, my idea is that I should ignore the word demon as being inherently bad, because if you would call Kumara a demon, we know that doesn't really match up, as Kumara is the Japanese yokai spirit and not necessarily bad. Kind of like the Hanya demons in Japanese culture. That's literally what my tattoo is right here. It's a Hanya mask, demon. So I understand that there is nuance to that. So while we learn the names of the 3 artifacts stolen, we only witness and learn what 2 of the 3 do in these 2 episodes. You got the Orb of Baast, or the Orb of Baast, Baast, which absorbs human souls or spirits, particularly children's for some weird reason. Probably because they're more pure or something. And the demon Gouki takes the Orb of Baast. That dude is an actual demon. That dude's actually evil. That's what I think of when I hear the word demon. He fully represents greed and violence, as does the artifact he steals. Greed in stealing from the spirit world and for stealing souls using the orb. And he's violent in his actions against Yusuke. The orb itself symbolizes greed and violence for doing the stealing of souls of innocent humans and violating innocence in the process. You're taking their souls away. Then you have the complete opposite in Kurama, who steals the Forlorn Hope, which likewise represents sacrifice and redemption, an object that grants the user their greatest desire, but at great personal cost and sacrifice. In this case, you can grant someone else a pain-free, happy life at the cost of your own life. Kurama is willing to sacrifice his own life as a yokai spirit for a human being who raised him as his mother. And I love his calm and mysterious aura in these 2 episodes. It just makes you want to lean forward and pay attention to every word he says and really look at his actions. You're introduced to him as a thief, but immediately catch this sense of kindness, and which creates this compelling duality with him as a character. The only artifact and person I don't know about is Hiei, who stole the Shadow Sword. And I mean, like I've said 2 times already, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, let alone actually know anything about him as a character. And I'm pretty sure we weren't told next to much about the sword. I could be vastly mistaken and I missed it. All I remember being told or watching was Hiei wielding the sword in the forest when Yusuke walks in on them, sees them, and hears them talking about raising a demon army with the sword and having complete control of the human world or the spirit world. I forget which one, with the spirit sword. But it's safe to say, while the Orb of Baast and Gouki together represent violence and greed, Kurama with the Forlorn Hope together representing redemption and sacrifice, that the sword and Hiei, who wields it, will together represent ambition and malice and condescension. This falls perfectly into my first film class episode where I talked about the 7 basic plots, because these characters with these 3 items perfectly encapsulate the rule of 3 in storytelling and narrative structure going back centuries. When writing a story, you always organize your plot into 3 distinct confrontations. What is the story and your character confronting? Either internal confrontations or external confrontations. The rule of 3. Togashi employs this right here, organizing the plot and the themes with 3 characters who each seek an item symbolic of themselves, each artifact representing a different facet of human weakness in ourselves, structuring the story that in a way that allows for much more clear thematic exploration in these episodes. Give each demon a distinct personality and motivation, while at the same time also serving as foils for our main protagonist, Yusuke. Yusuke is frustrated. He's being thrust into this supernatural spirit detective role, but you see him accepting his responsibilities, and you see this quick thinking in battle against Gouki. He used Gouki's own arrogance against him. He's strategic, he's scrappy, he's street smart, and he has resolve, which we know is important to Togashi, as is obvious in Hunter x Hunter. It really makes me excited to see Yusuke stand in front of Hiei down the line, who is portrayed as sadistic and ruthless. Even in the 1 or 2 or 3 minutes you even get to see him on screen. But you know he's dangerous. Just knowing he wants the sword lets you know he wants power. And the way he talks about a demon army by transforming humans into demons, you know he looks down on humanity. But he also talks and acts in a sort of calculated and cunning manner. So I hope that then hints at him also being more of a complex gray character. He remains in the background for now, but he is the final obstacle as we begin this arc moving forward. But again, I gotta talk about Kurama some more. Kurama is the heart of the episode, and I really, really like Kurama, and I really, really liked his backstory, and I really, really hope Kurama is a main supporting character in our ensemble, like in Bleach, or Hunter x Hunter, or Naruto, or Scooby-Doo, where the whole show revolves around a great, well-rounded cast of 4 or 5, however many characters. That's what I want. I love the duo of Kurama and Yusuke and their potential to grow together. Being revealed that Kurama is not a simple thief, but a yokai with a deeply humanizing motive through his mother, Shiori, who is gravely ill and can have her life saved by the Forlorn Hope. Not just expands upon Kurama himself, but the yokai in general, because despite his yokai origins, he has immense capacity for love and sacrifice, uniquely human traits, and to have that for humans on top of it as a yokai outside of his species. Kurama, in this way, embodies sacrifice and redemption, like I said earlier, because his choice to protect and save his mother shows that even those labeled as monsters or demons to be defeated or eliminated are capable of profound humanity and goodness. Both Yusuke and Kurama together are 2 sides of the same coin, as both are out to redeem themselves, redeem the images others have of them, and redeem themselves internally as well at how they see themselves. And the 2 are incredibly self-sacrificial. Yusuke, we know, died in the first place, sacrificing himself to save a child. And he sacrifices himself to the Forlorn Hope because he didn't want another mother to live without their child like he watched his mother. That line from Kurama as well. She gave me something I never had before, a reason to live. That is so powerful. That's the line of the whole episode. There's a tension to him, a tension between his demonic origins and his past, and the human connection he's made that anchor him in morality. And because of Kurama, we get more out of Yusuke. We see Yusuke grow as well in his presence, growing more mature and growing in his capacity for empathy as he was alongside Kurama, where Yusuke would have immediately resorted to violence and getting to fisticuffs. He stops and listens to Kurama. His moral compass and his maturity is already evolving. Both Kurama and Yusuke confront their own morality and mortality. They both transform from selfishness to selflessness. They share the same journey of growth together side by side. This is the first episode, in my opinion, that really showed the potential for this show to be really deep and engaging and introspective and absolutely up my alley in terms of deep emotional themes and symbolism, which is what I love and what I want for these long, deep discussions here at the end of my videos. I want there to be so much to talk about. How the artifact, being a mirror, easily symbolizes introspection, looking at yourself, forcing oneself to confront their desires and what they're willing to give up to achieve them. We all do that in our own lives. Kurama, though he is a demon and a thief, truly loves his mother, showing that morality and goodness is not determined by your origins, but by your actions. And I hope this is a show that blurs the lines between heroes and villains, heroism and villainy. Don't judge books by their covers. Yusuke ultimately decides to help Kurama despite having this apprehension and previously believing that he was being tricked because he's a demon. It teaches us to see beyond surface appearances. This is the larger message of today that I'll end the discussion with. Understanding others requires that we look past labels, pay attention to actions, but try to see a person's motivations. Motivations can redefine morality. What do you think of a parent who steals bread to feed their starving family? Kurama's theft of the Forlorn Hope, though objectively a crime, is reframed as an act of love. Ask yourself to consider this. Can a wrong act be justified by the right intentions? And so here's the philosophy. It is love that is the ultimate measure of humanity for everyone. And that is the end of today's discussion. If you enjoyed the video, leaving a like to let me know is very much appreciated. Better yet, if you aren't subscribed already, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop here in this community. Don't forget to keep the conversation going down in the comments below. Having said all that, and with that said, so long, farewell, until next time, stay you, thank you, and have a good one.